But this is Darren Mullings after Yate Town winning 1-0 at Tavistock on a rather wet summer's day. Must be pleased though. First win, first 3 points, clean sheet.
Yeah, extremely pleased to come away from home in the first game. We knew it was going to be a tough task down here at Tavistock, and really pleased with the result. The 3 points is what's important, but I thought first 45 minutes we were dominant. I thought we controlled the game. We had some half chances in there. We had the crossbar, I think it was. A few other half chances, so I was really pleased going into half time. And the talk was at half time, we need to make sure we come out on the front foot. I thought they tired a little bit, Tavistock, so we knew if we started well, and put them under a little bit of pressure, there'll be a few more chances, and that's what happened at the start of the second half. That was probably our best spell. We looked threatening, we looked like we would score, and it was a great finish by Lucas. And even then, I think we had a couple more chances to kill the game off. On another day, it could have been probably 3 or 4. But look, they hung in there, Tavistock, and you have to ride a bit of a wave at the end. And I was really pleased with that, because I thought in pre-season we maybe didn't see games out too well, and today we looked solid and defended really well. So all round, really pleasing.
Yeah, particularly, you were dominant in the first half. Their keeper had to make a couple of good saves from free kicks, particularly one from Joe Guest that he superbly tipped over the bar. And then you thought, well, what's going to happen in the second half? And you must have created 5 or 6 chances in that first 10 minutes, and you must have been thinking at one moment, is it going to go in? But it was a lovely finish from Lucas Tomlinson in the end. Yeah,
it was. Sometimes you just have to be patient. We know we dominate a lot of the ball in most games, and teams might sit back and look to get us on a counter-attack. So we know they're going to have a lot of bodies in the way, and we're going to have to be clinical when we get chances, and we will be in the coming weeks and months. So really pleased with that. But yeah, you do start to think, is it going to be one of those days? And it was similar last year. We found ourselves getting a draw. We peppered the goal a little bit, but that's football, and you have to take your chances, and we did that today. But we defended really well and controlled the game. So like I said, really pleased with it for the first game of the season.
Yeah, they were always going to have a spell, and probably they had a 15-20 minute spell in the second half. But all in that time, you defended superbly. I think Aaron only had 1 save to make.
Yeah, like you said at the start, every team's going to have a spell in the game, and you have to ride it out and be comfortable. And I thought we really were, and we had to make a couple of forced changes through injury, so that shakes it up a little bit. But the subs come on and had a really good impact and look solid as well. So when that happens, we still had chances on the counter attack, and like we said, another day a bit more clinical, and we could have got 1 or 2 in the last few minutes. So yeah, it's tough. The first game is always tough away from home, and you want to make sure you get some points on the board, and we've done that today, so we're happy.
Yeah, it's squads that win championships or get promoted, isn't it? And you had some choices on the bench which were strong, and that must have been a great benefit to you.
Yeah, it is a massive benefit. I think we spoke a lot last year about the depth of the squad, and this year that's something we tried to improve. And it's really important in games, especially when you try and wear teams down, to bring on some fresh legs and something slightly different. It just gives you a couple more options, and it definitely helped today that the boys that come on made a really good impact, and that's been a talk all pre-season. It's not going to be 11, 12 players. It's going to be a squad. Whether you start and you come off the bench, you need to make an impact in games, and that's what they've done today.
Yeah, Ewan McMillan went off in the second half. What's the news on his injury?
Probably a little bit too early to tell, but it didn't look great. He twisted his ankle, I think, coming down for a header. Obviously, it's a wet surface, and yeah, hopefully, we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. Maybe Tuesday might come a little bit early for him, but we've got a couple of bodies back, especially in that position. So yeah, fingers crossed he's okay.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the home game against Bishop's Cleeve rather, and yeah, they'll be a tough nut to crack, because they're a good side.
Yeah, they're a really good side. I know they've had a really good pre-season, with a couple of good games against them last year. So yeah, like I've said before, every game in this league's tough. Every team poses a different threat, and it's for us to try and stamp our authority on games and also try and nullify their threat. So look, we're looking forward to the challenges, but we're just happy to get those first 3 points on the board.
It was a wet winter last year, and it started with a wet game this season. So let's hope it's dry for the next games in August. And congratulations, well done for the win and the 3 points.
Thanks a lot, Bob.